Hello everyone, my name is Vishnu and I'm your host from Muni-Muni Labs. So today I have a really interesting video. Today we're going to be talking about Gemini. It's going to be my first impressions of Gemini, and I'm also going to reveal my Bitcoin portfolio. I've held off from investing Bitcoin for a while. I wasn't at first very sure about Bitcoin, and then before I wasn't really also able to invest in Bitcoin. I've only recently been able to invest in Bitcoin, been able to hold bank accounts and stock markets, stock accounts. So I am really excited to be embarking on this journey. And it's also constantly being enforced by the fact that the entire world is now beginning to embrace Bitcoin. I've constantly hear in media where one of the oldest banks in New York has finally embraced Bitcoin. So I feel like it is gaining momentum, and it's better to get onto the bandwagon now than later, where I might not get more as benefit as I would get right now. So I'm really excited. So before I dive into my portfolio, I want to talk a little bit about Gemini. Why did I choose Gemini over Coinbase or any other Bitcoin exchange platforms? So here is an article that kind of summarizes these are the reasons why I would choose Gemini and why I chose Gemini. And number one is the international reach. So this isn't really applicable to me in a way that I'm in the United States, so it works for me. But I also like to choose a bank or to choose a platform that is accessible across different platforms. So I'll give you an example. I currently have a stock account in Charles Schwab. Why did I choose Charles Schwab? Because if I ever need to use its debit card, its checking account system, it has no fees internationally whenever I use debit card from an ATM. So these kind of things are things that I really value. I value the fact that I'm able to go across nations because I've traveled a lot. As I go across nations, I shouldn't be limited by borders of nations. And that's something that really appealed to me. Gemini is available across all United States and also across many other countries. And its earn option, which I'll talk more about when I'm showing Gemini, is also available in all 50 states. So if I ever decide to move, I won't be hindered by any of these kind of outreaches. This article says that is not available in Nevada or Hawaii, but this is a kind of dated article, so I'm not sure about that. It might be available in Nevada or Hawaii right now, but if it is not, definitely make sure to tell that in the comments so whoever is reading this review is aware of that. So the second thing that I really loved about Gemini is the ease of use. For me, Gemini, when I compared to Coinbase, there wasn't really a difference between Gemini and Coinbase, but when I looked at the platform of Gemini, I really loved how I was able to it was very intuitive in terms of trading Bitcoin. So that was a really big plus point. Customer service, again, that's a big thing for me. If I have any questions, I want to be able to talk to someone. That's again why I chose Charles Schwab too as my active account, because they have an amazing customer service. So I wanted to transfer that here too, and I wanted to have good customer service and multi-layer security. I think this last point really shows why I chose Gemini over Coinbase and over any other exchange platforms. It has never been hacked to this day. And Gemini is a platform that works with regulators. From their founding, they have focused entirely on working with regulators. They only work till the extent of the law. We'll see why that matters. They only work till the extent of the law. They try to maintain their privacy of their clients as much as possible. And out of all the platforms, I would say 100%, hands down, Gemini is the most secure exchange. It might not be the best in terms of fees or in terms of other kinds of features, but it is the most secure. And that's something that really matters to me. So this article is a really good article. I feel like it kind of talks a little bit about the history of Gemini. So let me scroll up to that. So here you can see the Winklevoss twins. Winklevoss twins. These twins are the people who started this company, and their focus from this outset is to focus on security, on giving the best experience possible. Now, this doesn't mean that Gemini is the most popular exchange. It is ranked number 17, but it is the most secure. And when we compare that to Coinbase, Gemini and Coinbase have around the same fees. It is quite costly. That is something that I have to warn you guys. Using Gemini or using Coinbase currently, there is a lot of fees. Here you can see the fees and limits. I think according to the article, there's a 0.5% convenience fee on top of a 1.49% fee that you have to pay with each single trade. And as you get more advanced, you can pay a little less fees, 1.35% fees. But there is a lot of fees, and you have to be aware of that when you begin buying Bitcoin. You're going to see it go down, and I'll show you how much I lost because of the fees. So Coinbase, they give the same thing. The interface between them are basically negligible. There one good pro about Coinbase that Gemini just simply does not have is that Coinbase, it gives you a way to earn around $50 maximum of Bitcoin by just watching videos and watching courses, just so that you can understand about Bitcoin. That's something that they do to get customers into their account, and that's a really big pro. But what really took me into Gemini, this is frankly what took me into Gemini over Coinbase, is their acquisition of Neutrino. When Coinbase acquired Neutrino, which already has a really shady history, right? Neutrino has been working with CIA, DEA, DOD, FBI, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and Sudan. They've been working with these companies too in the process of hacking, in the process of customer privacy data of other individuals, like de-encrypting files, recording VoIP calls, and activating microphones and webcams. And when Coinbase acquired Neutrino, that wasn't a very good decision in my perspective, because it's decreased the customer's trust in Coinbase. And Coinbase also works very extensively with the law, and sometimes more than they need to, which is detailed in this article. And that is something that is kind of a red flag, where you don't want a company who is willing to work more with the law and try to sell off the data, or try to make shady acquisitions like Neutrino. So you can see that something is up there, where they're not putting patient privacy at their forefront. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm going to introduce my portfolio. So currently I have $298.52 in my portfolio. Today it's increased plus 14.59. So I have to warn you, I put $300 into this account. And this is a good day, but on bad days, I think I have lost. It's not very transparent in terms of the fees that I'm paying. They don't really say, because it doesn't really show what fees that you're paying. It just shows how much Bitcoin you've bought. I think I've paid around $20 to $15 in fees. So that is something that you have to be aware of. So here you can see that it has been growing over time, and Bitcoin again has reached the infamous $50,000, and that's gone more and more over time. Here you can see all of this. Gemini is introducing a credit card, which I probably will not use unless it gives more than a normal Discover credit card. This is something that I feel is something that needs to be highlighted. Gemini Earn is something that's amazing, because not only is your Bitcoin, or all the coins that you have, so I have Litecoin, Bitcoin, Filecoin, Ether, these coins, not only are they appreciating in value over time of market fluctuations, but they're also earning you interest. And you can see here, I've earned 0.04 cents until this day. And that's something that's really nice. I feel like not only am I getting, in a way, dividends, but I'm also getting appreciation in my Bitcoin value. So here is my portfolio of all the things that I have. Here you can see that I have Bitcoin, I have Filecoin, Ether, and Litecoin. So Ethereum, sorry, 23%, 20%, 17%, and 38%. I feel like I've balanced it out on the coins that I feel the most secure about. The reason I choose Filecoin a lot is because it has the highest interest rate, and I'm really focused on the long-term game here. And I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to show you Gemini. I just wanted to give you my first thoughts, my first impressions. Over time, as I use it, I will give you a more detailed review. But that's about it. I just wanted to talk about this, just talk about why I chose Gemini. And if you guys are thinking about choosing Gemini, well, 100% go for it. I would 100% recommend Gemini. Thank you so much for your time. Keep on coming back, keep on loving this channel, and as always, keep pondering, keep thinking. Thank you.